Welcome, JW Gaming. I played this game a little offline, or well, quite a bit offline actually, and kind of got addicted to it a little bit. It's quite a lot of fun actually. Welcome, JW Gaming. I'm here on the Planet Crafter, and I played this a little, well, quite a bit on offline, and I really enjoyed the game. It's pretty fun, so I figured I would put it on here on my channel and see how it worked out. I'm just gonna play kind of a relaxed sort of play. I'm not gonna go crazy on this one. I'm not gonna see how fast I can do anything or all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna kind of relax and do stuff and chill out, make it a kind of a fun game playthrough sort of thing instead of, always trying to rush to get to the next objective. So as you can see up in my right hand or my left hand corner, upper right left hand corner, it's a bunch of stuff I gotta do here, like craft a tier 1 backpack and equipment tier 1 backpack. It's saying that twice for some reason. An oxygen tank and deconstruction hammer or construction hammer. Oh, so I have nothing on here. Yeah, it's kind of different going from playing it for as long as I did and then going back to this. We'll see what this says. Welcome to your assigned planet, huh? Terraformation process in this world. You'll need to generate O2, heat and pressure. First reach 175,000 Ti and create a blue atmosphere. Well, it's far from blue out here by the looks of it right now. So, alright, let's go see if start gathering some materials here and they start me out with anything. Yeah, a little bit of stuff. Alright. I never even looked in that crate, I don't think, hardly much when I first started, so I just wanted to get going. I do know this is for oxygen, to make oxygen little, like, capsules. It's not a, bunch of oxygen. It won't last you a super long time, but it refills you, so. And you definitely do have to watch your oxygen on this game because it goes down really fast. See what I mean? I didn't even get very far away in it one fast. So you just run back in here, let your oxygen go back up, and just keep gathering your materials. And all right, what do I need? Oh, I only need two iron for that. That ain't bad. I'll build that right now. All right, cobalt. I need magnesium, which while I'm out, I'll show you real quick what each one of these are too. This here is ice. You can get this and you can make yourself water, which you will need. This is cobalt. It's for making, like I said earlier, oxygen. This here is iron, and you'll see the difference of it there. This right here is magnesium. It'll have a thing going up there. It's like a triple thing. The little one there, the little one there, and then one coming off that side. And it's a... My inventory's full already. That didn't take long. And my oxygen's low again, too. Alright. So, let me put some of this away. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some oxygen. Just in case here, I'll make a couple of them. I'm going to stick one in there and just take one with me. I see right here's the water that them ice makes. It's just a water bottle, just one drink, and it doesn't matter how full you are either. You can be, you know, half, or you can be quarter down, or you can be just about full. It's only one-time use. So, and there was a few other things I wanted to show you. This here is silicone. You will need some of that. You'll need all of it. So, I'm just trying to find this right here that was right in front of me. This is titanium. You'll see it looks like a bunch of little pebbles, bunch of little rocks. And as far as out here goes, I think that's about it. So, until you get a little further in. So I'm gonna go get a couple things of cobalt. Do I have enough room? Yep. Okay. Then I'm gonna build that oxygen tank. Get that done. This is kind of, I don't know, it's a really cool game. It's a different concept really than normal. But right now this planet you can't breathe on or nothing, and you're trying to turn it into a planet that you can. So it's kind of pretty much a goal. Alright, I think I have to go into my inventory and I gotta place all this stuff. There we go. Now that one, I went from 100 on my oxygen to 145 now. So, and my inventory space, I think I got one more row is what I got. I think I had this right here, and I wound up with this extra row right here. Now I gotta do a microchip. Construction, huh? Oh, right here. Okay. So I need 2 magnesium. Alright. I can go and get some of that. If there is any close by here. Oh, there's one. You can always tell because they got that double spike on them. There's another one. But you can tell them, the more you use what you'll be using them a lot, the more you use the materials, the more you'll be able to tell what they are. Fairly easy. Okay, there's a hammer. Alright, I need silicone and magnesium, which I don't have. For that, oops, I gotta put that in my inventory as well. Alright, now I gotta craft a living compartment. Now, that's the one thing, and I'm sure you've watched videos on this before, but don't build, I'm not gonna build down here. I had previously, when I had the playthrough, I watched a video and it said that don't build down here, and I seen why later on in the thing, because this is all water. If you're right there, you see that triangle thing. Just beyond it on that hill right there, that's where I suggest you build. It's a big open area. So, and I think I'm gonna sneak out. See, that's a storm. And what them do is they'll drop all them things and they'll blow up like that. And it gives you the materials that are in those storms, or in those things. Except for all you have to do is just go pick them up. You don't have to go through the process of waiting for them for your thing here in your hand to get. So, and a lot of times you'll see that it's materials at the stage of the game that you're in that you need, or in the area of the stage of game you're in. So, but I'm just going to grab some of these because I want to make me some waters. Hopefully I don't get hit by one of those. Just going to make me a couple of waters here so I have extras. At the beginning, everything goes down slow. So, or fast, I mean. But as you get going, you will see that your water is by far the one that goes down the quickest. So, and you just right click on it to drink it. Same thing if you get like the food in here. This is all food, space food. That's just what they start you out with. And you'll find crates throughout the world, and if you do that, most of them in this general vicinity of where you are right now, where you start, will all have that in them. Just to keep you going, you know. But I just like to have a lot of water because I know the water goes down fast. So I don't want to fill my whole inventory full of it, but I do want to have water for sure. And what I plan to do is just I'll just leave some of this in here as well, so if I ever am in this area again, I'll have it here, because a lot of that stuff in there I'm going to take, so to go start building my house. So I'm just going to take all this iron. I'll take that. These are seeds that you can plant, but it'll be later on when you do it. So I'm just going to leave these two is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take that extra oxygen, and I'll leave that oxygen here. And then I'm just going to leave some of these, or take some of these out. Because I would like to take about 3 of these food. That way I have food when I go to build my house over there. Now I'm hoping I'll be able to make it by running over there. But what I suggest is, and I don't think I built enough, and I don't think I took enough. Let me go look. If you push Q, it'll tell you the stuff you can build. See there, I need 2 iron and a titanium. But don't just take that with you, because you can't get in this without this door right here. So make sure you take whatever this says and whatever this says as well. So I gotta have 1 piece of silicone is what I need. And I don't think I have any room in my inventory here. So I guess I'll just have to maybe leave 1 more of these waters in here and just go grab 1 piece of silicone on my way up there. Because I got majority of it. All I need is silicone now. And I probably won't find none. There's one right there. Okay, so I got everything I need to build that. And if you build it, it'll give you air. So you just have to slap it up. But do it before you get, too low. Just slap it up and jump in it. And it'll give you air. I'm going to try making it over here without having to. Because right now I don't have the deconstruction hammer. So. Okay, on my last playthrough I built right over there. I think I'm going to build here this time. Because of the fact that this is a lot higher. And I found... As you can see there, it said that I was low on air. There you go. Put my air back up. So now this is my base. This is my starting of my base. Big one, ain't it? Gotta start somewhere, Alright, so I'm going to go through. And I'm going to pick up as much iron and stuff as I can. Because now I'm going to add on a couple of sides to it. Oh yeah, I know I have low power. I'm surprised I have any. Actually. And right here I got storage crate. So I'm just going to stick this right here in this corner right now. That way I can stick some of this water and that seed and some of this food and stuff like that. Give me more room in my inventory to go get materials here. I'm trying to find iron is what I'm trying to do, so that way I can build me a couple of additional pieces on there. And then once I build a couple additional pieces, I'm gonna build some power, as it like it's saying. But like I say, this is just kind of a relaxing playthrough this time. I'm not gonna rush it this time or nothing. Because you know how it is when you first play a game, you always want to hurry up and, well, let's hurry up and get that done so we can see what opens up next. So, there. And this time I don't want to do that. I don't want to rush it. This is just a chill sort of playthrough. See how they just automatically attach there? And then I'm going to see if I have enough to... Oh, I don't. I got to have some more titanium here. I knew that. Okay. I'm going to build one more. And then I probably will wind up moving my door. Because this is the way I want to go, so... Okay. And the reason why I'm also building it up off the ground like that... Whoops, I'm going to run out of power here. Or oxygen. But I'm building it up off the ground purposely like that because over there I built it right on the ground. And you see that hill right there, that little one? Well, my base wound up going over to that, and I couldn't build into it no more. So the base looked all funky because it wasn't high enough. That's why I decided to build here. I'm going to go from this hill and go that direction, you know, because then I'll have lots and lots of room. So that's my goal here. Do I have that unlocked? I do not. Oh, yeah. Crafting station. That's what I want. I usually leave mine right here next to the door. I like it so it's easily accessible. So, there. And that's the, as you can see when I go back in here, that's the tier 2 crafting station. The tier 1 was that one we had in that building over there. And it was just this lower part. It didn't have this upper part on it or nothing. So that's how you can tell the difference. All right. So they want me to do a wind turbine. Oh, wow. Wind turbines, them are easy. I guess I can do that. Stick me up a few of those. And also, if you hold left control, you can build multiple things with this. Because, like, oh, well. And another thing is, you can do this anywheres on the map. You can put your power anywheres on the whole map you want to. So I'm going to put mine over here, just so it's not interfering with what I want to do with my house. Because you never know, I might want to come off this side or whatever. So I just figured I would just, if I want to build off this side, I didn't want them right here, right in the way, so I had to tear them down each and every time. So, but you can see now it's a lot brighter in here. So now I'll just put all this stuff in there. And if see your food's getting low, but see they kind of, I don't know, they sort of force you into doing a lot of like searching around. like all the wrecks and all the boxes. They'll look just like this out in the world, and you'll have to find those, and those will have uh, like food and that kind of stuff in them as well as some good loot. So, but I'm just gonna grab some more of this stuff because I'm sure that drill and stuff it's saying up there that they want me to build is going to take some of this kind of stuff. So, I might as well have it on hand. Alright, I'm gonna run in here and then grab me something to drink quick. There. Should be good for a minute. Alright. Now I gotta do a drill, a screen, blueprint screen, heater, and a veggie tube. Alright. Veggie tube. Oh, there's a heater right there. Okay. So that's iridium. Okay, that's... So I'm going to take that. I don't know if I want that there or not. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, for right now, because I don't have any other thing, right there. Because some of these screens are big and some of them are little. So you don't know which is which. Alright, so I'm going to do a tier 1 drill. I have everything for it, so I'll go ahead and go out, throw it down, and see. But I'm going to do that way back here. Once again, just so it doesn't mess with me building my house. Because you can move them whenever you want. But I'm just trying to build my house, so I don't want to have everything right around it every single time I want to do anything. I have to move everything I just put up. So and you do have to run around quite a bit in order to find stuff that you're looking for. So they don't put it all in just one little spot for you or nothing. Alright, so got the drill done. It must be working. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had enough power, so that's why I was wondering if it was working. Power goes fast. The more you start building, the more power you'll need. So I'll just stick that right in the middle there. There's one. Alright. Stick that right there in the middle as well. Okay, there's two. Now, I don't know if this is a big screen. Yes, it is. That's what I thought. So I'll just put that right here. It fits them holes just about perfect. Alright. There's the screens. Oh, it's saying a progress screen. What? Oh, that must be something I have to unlock or something. Alright, now a heater. So I need iridium. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, iridium is right over there. If you see that sand falling right there, iridium's right underneath it in a cave right there. So what I'm going to do, get a bunch of this cobalt. And I'm going to make me some oxygen so I can make it over there and make it back without having to worry. That's the best way I've found to do it. Just take, 2 or 3 of them with you, depending on how long you plan on being gone or whatever. If you're just going to go over there and get enough just for that, or... But now I'll just get in here and I'll just make some. Like I said, left control, and you can just sit there and click on it. And then I'll quit, and I don't have any left, so. Then I'll just put them in there like that. And I might as well take them out as well. But what I'm thinking I might do is on the way over there, I might grab the stuff to build one of these little things. So when I get over there and I do happen to start getting stuff, a lot of times I'll forget to take oxygen or whatever, and I'll just die. So I don't want to do that. I want to make sure to remember that kind of stuff. That's kind of my reasoning for the slow playthrough. It's I'm trying to do it more relaxed rather than most of the time when you get the game, if you're anything like I am, you just want to beat the game. That's your goal. Do what you can to beat the game. And I'm trying to not do that this time. I'm just trying to chill out. Just play the game. Have a little bit of fun with it. And who knows, I might miss or find a bunch of stuff I missed on my last playthrough. So just because of the fact that, like I say, if you hurry, then it's... Now, if I throw one of these things down right here, okay, there, and then I'll put a door in it. Now I can just go in here and get my oxygen. I don't have to use all the stuff I just made of them little capsules of it. And also, I can put a storage right here and I can get extra and stick it in here. So if I need it again, just run over here and grab it. Because last time I just ran all over trying to find it, and I died quite a few times doing that. But it does take a little while to get used to the game in itself. Oh, this right here is iridium, by the way. Just a chilled, relaxed sort of deal. I don't play games like this very often. I always, like I said earlier, trying to hurry up and play them. So I just figured I'd give it a whirl and see what happened. Oh boy. Wonder if I'm too far away here. And you will too. If you get down and your oxygen literally runs out, it'll start turning black and you'll literally die. I mean, just right there. There is no, like leeway time or nothing like that. You just will die. And I have enough, so what I should do is just head back. Let me see if there's anything else I need from over here. What else do I need to build? A veggie tube. Okay, so veggie tubes right here. Nope, that's all that stuff's right around the house again. So I still have a little bit of room. I'll grab me some ice and stuff on the way back. But But see, there should be enough room in between here. If you can run there, build it, and everything else, that means you have plenty of time to get from point A to point B. If you put a little pod up over there or whatever. But I just find it makes it so much nicer to do that. Rather than running over there and using, you know, 3 or 4 of them oxygen capsules, these right here, and you wind up running out of them, and then you die. So it's just so much easier, because it doesn't take really all that much, as you've seen. Like that. 2 iron and a titanium. So it's 3 iron, 2 titanium, and 1 silicone. And that's exactly what it is. So, and that's for everything. See what I mean by everything runs low fast. That's why I like having a quick thing in here like this, and then the food, and but I'm starting to run low on food, so I'm gonna have to go and start searching around for some. Actually, them have to be built inside, so the heaters do. Oh, I gotta have iron. I got 1 piece. Oh, ran out of electric. Alright, I better put some more of this stuff away then. Alright, that's full. Now I gotta go iron hunting. I need bunches of it. Because I also want to build another chest here. And you can almost stand just far away and look, and that's iron right there. And just see the iron. So once you get used to what everything looks like. And which obviously I am, because I played the game before. But when you first start, it's like, I don't understand what the difference is, but you can see it. Like I say, them are pebbles, and this you really can tell. This is white, obviously. So, and if you can't tell, just hover over it. It'll tell you. Now I gotta go out. I just want to get some air. Build some more wind turbines here. Power is something that's super important in this game. So, and I think I went about it kind of in the wrong way the last time I played. So this time I'm going to do just something just a little bit different than I did last time. And I'm going to stick another thing right here real quick too. I like to have my stuff sorted, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I have to unload so I can go get more materials. Otherwise, if you're loaded, you can't get nothing. Now, VeggieTube, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, those have to be inside as well. So I need iron, ice, and magnesium. I don't think I have any ice. Oh, I do. Iron, ice, and magnesium. Right there. Alright, I'm going to build these on this side. Okay. So you can go click on this, and this will give you a place to be able to put your seeds when you find them. Okay, so I'm going to... Actually, I think what I'm going to do is go get me some things for some water. Real quick. Yeah, I know my food is critical. I didn't want to take it right now. Oh, that's not water. What am I doing? I want water. Here I am getting stuff for air. Ice is the water. Right now it's kind of hard to tell, but they are white because there's a storm. There's always these sandstorms. Which makes sense, I guess. You're on kind of a harsh planet, so. There. That gave me quite a bit of them. So I think what I'm going to do real quick again is put up another one of these. If I had a piece of iron, I would. Alright, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is put my water and oxygen in that. So that way I don't have to keep searching for it throughout these. Try to remember what one I put it in and all that kind of stuff. These I'll just use for strictly materials. Alright. I was going to throw them down, but I might as well turn them into some oxygen. No sense in just throwing them down, I guess. That's what I'm going to take with me right there. 3 oxygen, 2 water, and a food. And I'm going to run and see if I can't find... well, I'm going to pick up on my way. I'm going to pick up some stuff in order to build me another little building like this. Because what I do is I put them up all over. Then, like I said about that one over there, you can run from this one, your main base, run over to that and get what you need. You can run to this one down here that we ran from before, right there, and get what you need. But you can only run as far as you can go. You go in, you know, and I make sure I'm full on thing, and then I start heading toward whatever I want to head toward. And just before I start dying, I'll have all this stuff picked up, and I'll just throw me up a little house again. That way they're scattered all over the place at the beginning of the game, so you can be able to basically survive is what you're doing. You can go from one place to another place to another place and do what I'm doing right now. Getting materials and stuff like that. Right here's a blue box. See all the stuff that's in it? Right now I'm just going to take the food and I'm going to take that seed right there. But see, as of right now, my oxygen's low, so I have to go in and take one of my oxygens. And that's why I make them. I couldn't quite make it to that over there. But I also was getting loot. That's why I couldn't make it. Oh, I unlocked tier 2 backpack. But see, I want to go up to that way is where I want to go. But I want to build me a, see, there's my base. So somewhere's up in here, I want to build another thing. And then once I get up by that, I'll also build another thing. So I'll have them all scattered all over throughout here. So when I'm out and about, I forget like I always do. I'll just, but I don't need all this here. All this water and stuff though. I'd really like to take more of it, but I guess I can come back. That ain't no big deal, I guess. As of right now, it don't take you very long to get filled up, so you're kind of, you're so limited on your backpack. So you're doing a lot of trips back and forth to your base. This might have given me enough loot though to build that screen there and the last screen here, and then it'll give me an idea of what's going on. Now see, I kept that seed because of this veggie tube right here. I can throw that in there or not. Oh, no, my bad. That is not what that is. Okay, I know what it is now. That's for, you throw a plant in there. That's not for growing food. You throw a plant in there and it helps. But you can see the oxygen, heat, pressure, and then the terraformation of the planet. Pressure, we got one drill down, so it's going up a little bit. This is the stuff you unlock for terraformation. Some of this you gotta have. See, you open these by using heat. You open these by using pressure. You open all these from using oxygen, for doing oxygen for the planet, not yourself. But I'm going to throw some of this in here because I'm going to go, oh, wait, right there. That's the plant. There we go. That should have got oxygen started. There we go. And also you'll notice a lot of times if you hear that storm's going again and something's falling, those, a lot of times those will start doing that because of the fact that I started doing oxygen. So, but if you go and look at them, you can see them crashing down over here. So I'm going to go over and see what they're dropping. And I'm not worried about it much for the simple reason over there I got that little house still, so. And you'll be able to tell where they dropped because there'll be all these rocks that are busted all over the place. I'm not seeing really anything that dropped that was worth anything, so I'm going to take that food for right now. Is all I'm taking out of there. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. To my little house here. Come on, buddy. Run faster. Run fast. Run fast. Alright, I'm going to take some food here. But that's another pretty good tip. Pick these up whenever you can. Because at the beginning of the game, you can't grow any food. So you're going to be relying strictly on that for a little while. So anytime you see it, don't just leave it and say, I'll grab it. The next time, I would highly suggest you just grab it. Oh, open a window. Alright, I guess I might as well fill up on my way back too so I can build some more stuff when I get back. And the other thing is you can't just run around and at the beginning here anyways and just grab one material. You know, a lot of times you have to grab multiple kinds of material because everything you build will probably take more than just one. Uh-oh, am I gonna make it? Oh, that was close. Man, I gotta quit doing that. Okay. So heat, pressure. But as you can see, everything is going, the higher this number gets, it seems like the slower these go down, so the more you need to add of each one of these. Like, see how the heat's going kind of slow now. And so is the oxygen, and so is the pressure. Because this is getting higher. So I just got to add some more heaters, some more of these for oxygen. Because it's not just a one-time build. You can build them whenever you want. Now it's telling me to build the other screen, but the progress screen, but I thought that's what this was. Transformation levels. Oh, so that what they probably want me to do is find it. I probably got to find a chip for it. That's what I got to do. So I still have some of these. I believe what I'm going to do. Wow, I got that super full, don't I? Do I have any of these? Okay, here we go. I'm going to drop off a few things here. Then I'm going to take one of those and I'm going to build another heater right beside this one. Okay. Let's see how that's counting up decently now. That's pretty much how everything goes here. If it starts counting down and it's not counting up really, you know, if it's going up really slow, just add more of what that is. Like pressure is drills. Heat obviously is the heater. Oxygen is these right here that you throw the seeds in. I would build another one of them, but I don't have another seed right now. So what I'm going to do is make sure I have materials. And I'm going to run over to that. See, I have 2 iron. So 3 iron, 2 titanium, and 1 silicone. 1 silicone, 3 iron, 2 titanium. There we go. And I'm going to run over to that crash. So I'm just going to run straight over there so I'm not going to gather no materials. I'm not going to do anything. I want to see if I can run straight from that all the way over here without dying. And basically I'm just going to run as far as I can without dying and then throw it down wherever it is. But I hope I can make it to it is what I'm hoping. The problem with it is though is you got to run up and around all these rocks and all that kind of stuff, so it makes it a little more difficult. Through here you gotta jump and all kinds of stuff because he won't just run up a hill. So no, I'm not gonna make it. I gotta get down to this level right here. Alright. Guess that's as far as I can make it. So that'll work. And a lot of times I'll throw up just a quick storage in them. But right now I'm not gonna do that. I don't have much to throw into it anyway. Because I'm basically trying to make it to that up there. I am going to grab materials though. Because I'd like to build one there still. So okay, so I'm just gonna build it like right here. I know they're really close together, but the reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of times there's a lot of loot in here. So, and I don't want to just run out of oxygen running them way back there all the time. I'm going to gather some materials to see if I can put a couple of things up in there. There. Now I can stick up a couple storages in here. And I'll just go in, loot, come back out, and drop it off. There. I'm going to drop everything off except for that right there. Go in here and see what happens. Oh, I don't have a torch. I don't have my light. Oh, wow. That is not good. Huh. Let me go in here because I got to search here. Okay, let me look in. Oh, crap. I don't have the thing here. Let me build one. Iron and silicone. I'll just run and grab it. Look, because I think... I'm not 100% certain, but there's silicone. But I do believe that you can build the... Yeah, torch thing. Oh, I had to go a long ways for that. Right in the building station, I believe you can build it. So it'll make it a lot easier because if you go in there without one, you can't see nothing. Alright, I'm just going to corner this just like that. There. Alright. Yep, I thought you could. So I need 2 magnesium and 1 silicone in order to build the torch. And then I could see in there. It's at least, which, it's a flashlight, but a lot of these games, that's how they are. They call it a torch. Oh, come on. I only need 1 more magnesium here. There we go. Oh, 2 veggie tube. And see, them are not because I'm taking down, not because I'm doing all this gathering either. This is all the stuff that we put up at base is making all that. Because the higher, like, all of that gets, it opens stuff like I showed you earlier. That's why it's opening all that. There we go. Now I can get in here. Oops, solar panels. Put that in there. So now that's all I have. That's all the room I have for is that right there. So, all right, the tier 2 backpack. I need iron, silicone, and titanium, which I should have. There we go. Might as well build that. Just gives me more room. And that consumes your previous backpack as well. So if you look, all I have on is a tier 2. The tier 1 is gone. So it consumes the tier 1. And I also have tier 2 oxygen. Do I have that on already? No. So I need titanium. Alright, so what do I gotta get? Cobalt, titanium, and magnesium. I know I see the magnesium right there. Cobalt right there. Titanium right there. I gotta have one more magnesium. See, he didn't want to go back up the hill right there. I had to jump. There we go. And this does the same thing. It consumes your previous one. If you look and see, it takes the tier 1 right there, oxygen tank, in order to make the tier 2. So what they're doing is making you do the previous one first. That's what they're doing. So now it gave me another row here. And this also may give me another row by doing that tier 2 backpack. So exoskeleton, that will give you another row. But as of right now, I don't need it. So do I have that? Yes, I have the flashlight. I don't have the deconstruction tool though. Do I have it in here? Yes. I need silicone and magnesium again. Might as well build it all before I get in there because I know I'm going to need it. And there's no sense in going in there. I just thought maybe there'd be a little bit more down there, but there ain't. That's all I needed anyway. Takes you a little while on this game to get going. Like it does any game though, really. Huh. Not sure what happened there. Okay. So, I can't use that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this exoskeleton. Titanium, silicone, and magnesium. And I will show you the reasoning. That was silicone, so I just need magnesium. See how he stopped right there? It's just kind of annoying. Okay, exoskeleton. Build that. Now you have to equip this, so you're going to have to take something out, equip it. See, and then it gives you 4 more slots. Now I can put everything in. So that's why I built it. That's what the exoskeleton does. It gives you more slots here. The higher you go, the more slots you get. It goes all the way down. Alright. Fill up with water. Might as well put that away. Might as well eat that. Oh, I don't have any more water here. Ooh, I don't like that. I better go get me some of this. I do not like going without water. The water in this game goes really fast. Because I'm pretty sure I'll find food in there, but water... Oh, I did it again. You guys need to stop me from doing that. I went and got stuff for oxygen again. Instead of getting water. And the good thing about the water is too, it's a 1-to-1. So one piece of ice is one capsule of water. There. I guess I got me enough cobalt to last for a while now anyway. There. I'm going to take that with me right there. Because I'm pretty sure I'll find food in there. So hopefully you liked the video, and next time I do a video here, if you guys like it and everything, I'm gonna go into that building right there and see what kind of stuff we can find in there. Now that I have this all set up and ready to go. So if you liked the video, I appreciate it if you like, comment, subscribe. Have yourself a great day.